This will be for the con assignment, identify medians and altitudes. So just a quick review for the median. Okay, that is a segment whose endpoints are a vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side. All right, so you can see right here in red, the median, okay, it starts at the vertex right here, and it goes to the midpoint right here on the opposite side. We know this is a midpoint because these two segments right here are congruent. All right, for the altitude, it basically goes from the vertex and it's perpendicular to the opposite side. So an altitude of a triangle is the perpendicular segment from a vertex of the triangle to the line containing the opposite side. All right, so the altitude is like the height of the triangle. All right, and here's some good examples. The triangle is drawn in blue and the altitude is in red. Okay, for an acute triangle, the altitude is inside the triangle. All right, and you can see it's perpendicular. For the obtuse triangle, the altitude is outside the triangle. And you can see it's perpendicular if you extend this bottom side. And for the right triangle, it's on the triangle. It's actually one of the sides. Okay, and of course, if you rotated this triangle, the bottom could be an altitude as well. All right, let's see here. It says in triangle ABC, CD is an altitude and CE is a median. All right. And they want to know which of these statements about the medians and altitudes are correct. All right. Okay, so we have to choose two answers. All right, if we know that CD is an altitude, if this is an altitude right here, it has to be perpendicular to this side right here. So perpendicular means it makes a right angle. I'm going to draw that angle in there. Okay, and CE is a median. Okay, so this is CE right here. So E has to be a midpoint because a median goes from the vertex to a midpoint on the opposite side. If E is a midpoint, that means AE has to equal EB. All right, so let's write that out. AE equals EB. And the perpendicular part, CD, is perpendicular to DB. Okay, in their answers, they're probably not going to say DB. They're probably going to say AB because they're probably going to use the side of the triangle, AB. All right, so let's say CD is perpendicular to AB. CD is perpendicular to AB. Okay, remember the symbol for perpendicular, it's an upside down capital T. All right, let's check it out. So let's see the equal ones. AE equals EB. Answer D, AE equals BE. That's the same thing. You can reverse the two letters. All right, and for the perpendicular part, CD is perpendicular to AB. That's answer C right there. Okay, they really should have put the bar on top for the two letters, but we get the idea. So that's it. It just says two answers. All right, triangle ABC, D and E are points on BC such that BD equals CD and AD is perpendicular to BC. All right, let's see. BD equals CD. All right, BD right here is the same as CD right here, okay? CD goes from here to here, and then BD goes from here to here. All right, that means D is a midpoint. All right, D is a midpoint, and we said it a minute ago. If it goes from the vertex to the midpoint, that is a median. Okay, so this line here, AD, this segment is a median. All right. So AD is a median. All right. And AD is perpendicular to BC. So let's see. BC, here's B, here's C. So BC is this side on the bottom. AD is perpendicular to that. So this right here, we see it's perpendicular. So this is going to be an altitude as well. Okay, so AD is an altitude. All right, so I have a feeling that's going to be our two answers. Let's check the answers. All right, so these all reference triangle ABC, all of the answers. Okay, ABC is the big triangle, the whole thing. All right, I just wanted to make sure of that first. All right, let me get this out of the way here. All right, let me see. AD is a median. Okay, we did say that. And we also said AD is an altitude. So that's it. They said choose two answers. Okay, D and E are points on BC such that BE equals CE, and AD is perpendicular to BC. All right, let's check it out. BE equals CE. Okay, BE is this portion right here. CE is this portion right here. That means E is going to be a midpoint. All right, and we said when it goes from vertex to midpoint, that is a median. So AE is a median. All right, and just to make sure, that is a median for the big triangle, ABC. All right, since this was the midpoint of this whole thing right here, that's a median for triangle ABC. Okay? And then AD is perpendicular to BC. So here's AD right here, and it's perpendicular to this whole thing right here. Okay, since it's perpendicular, it goes from the vertex to the opposite side. That means AD is an altitude. And again, it's perpendicular to this whole thing. So it's an altitude for triangle ABC. But it's also an altitude for this triangle right here. See, because it's perpendicular, you can say it's an altitude for AEC as well. All right, I don't know if they're going to have that as an answer, but either one of these will suffice for AD. All right, let's check out the answers. They want two answers. Okay. So AE is a median of triangle ABC. That's answer D. AD is an altitude of triangle ABC. That's answer C. All right, one more. It says CD is both an altitude as well as a median. Okay? So if CD is an altitude, it's going to be perpendicular. It's going to make a right angle right here. All right? So we know that CD is perpendicular to AB. Again, that's the symbol for perpendicular. And it's also a median. All right, so if this is a median, that means it goes from vertex to midpoint. Okay, that means point D is a midpoint. Okay, so that means AD is going to be congruent to DB, all right, because this is right in the middle. So AD equals DB. And let's go to our answers and see if we can match it up. All right, choose two answers. CD perpendicular to AB, that's right here. AD equals DB, that's right here. Okay, they just reversed the two letters. Same thing. All right, so just remember, the median will go to the midpoint and the altitude will be perpendicular.